Alright, let's get started. There doesn't seem to be anybody else that's jumping in anytime soon. So here we go. And here I am in the brig. Just waiting to get my damn food.
You are very fortunate to not be a prisoner on one of those Cervix cruisers. They'd have you eating your... Oh, heck, never mind. You don't need to hear that right before you eat, that's for sure. Ooh, I do go on a little.
I like what this creature is. Let's see here. So now I got a whole bunch of fruit that I gotta assemble to look like me. I got my little morphine here. Let's just let's just do that real quick. Get that out the way. And I want to save right here since I got all the food because I have to assemble. Ah, crap. I was supposed to assemble everything and get in that thing as quickly as possible. Let's load up real quick.
Yuck.
If you look at it, it's a sink. If you smell it, it's a
Well, let's just look at it.
You are very...
I'm supposed to start, let's see, feet.
Now it has some cool ears. The rack of a rat adds a nice touch. An interesting idea. Something's starting to take shape. What are you up to, Roger? Careful, combining. A touchment of that adds something more. How creative. That's a nice touch. As cool. Not now.
Oh, I see you have a visitor. I'll leave you two alone, but you know the rules. 10 more minutes and they...
Yikes, it's a good thing Dorf's so vain about wearing his prescribed much thicker glasses. That was too close.
As you run your hand over the graffiti-covered bare plastostone walls of the cell, you wonder why nobody ever cleans this place.
Major Tom, there we go, David Bowie reference. I knew that I saw one in here somewhere.
As you run...
Killed Kilbasa. Gravity sucks. Sarek lives. There's a Star Trek reference right there. Isn't that great? A donut for me.
This is some very fine food, whatever it is. I'm sure...
As you run... Nice work. Good think.
There we go. Go back to the shuttle bay after I knocked one guy out. The big grunt should still be there. Actually, first, gotta mix that there. Stretching out the arms. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure Warner Brothers was happy about that. I don't get it. Okay, Elton John. An alien form of him, I guess.
Ooh, boy, I got you with my fingers in your Kurt Russell. Now you can't get away. I got you.
Smooth. Yep. I really don't think...
And we put the android arm to use. Now we just gotta use the eyeball. Let's see here. We got something from Starship Enterprise, Star Trek, Alien. I'm trying to remember which one was I supposed to take. Of course, you got the little shuttle from Star Wars.
Mint condition 57 Gateway Bel Air with mag thrusters. This Tiberian skimmer may look intimidating, but it's seriously under, and that clear steel compound cockpit is particularly vulnerable to meteorites. It's a standard Starcon shuttle built for speed. Unfortunately, with a budget of only 550,000 buckazoids, they had to leave off certain amenities, like airtight seals, decent shields, and restrooms.
Oh dear God, no.
What a beauty! A true museum-quality McKinley Ultramarine Blue Runner.
It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be mine.
In your dream. Some woman driver parked her shuttle here and contaminated the whole deep ship with these acid-bleeding, multi-jawed, exoskeletal aliens. Just for that, Kielbasa refused to validate her parking slip. This Kiapian runabout strikes fear into the heart of the Japaxian Empire. It's a good compact shuttle for us. Some guy wearing a Delco air filter on his face parked this shuttle. This baby's a sleek street Corsair with push-button tranny and dual airbags. These balsa wood shuttles are really maneuverable. If you were aiming for the shuttle hatch, you missed. But if you just wanted to inspect the hull of the shuttle for micro... This might be the one. It looks familiar. Unfortunately, it's locked. The shuttle's a lock.
Okay, that was funny. That was clever. Let's see here. I'm sure something involving.
Don't pick. It feels slightly gritty. You suppress an urge to. It's the recall notice. Don't touch that. That wouldn't. It feels slightly. Don't. It would. Oh. You must. It wouldn't be prudent. It fe. That wouldn't.
Well, I guess this isn't going to help me now. Well, I guess...
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. You summon the ability to. You summon. It's the recall. It reads, Dear Ham Shuttle Owner. It has come to our attention that there is a minor misprint in the owner's manual for the 1000 series of shuttles. Until a new manual can be acquired, please disregard page 73, paragraph 4 of that manual.
This will come in handy. Match that with that, match that with that. That'll come in handy later on. Crap. Another puzzle that you don't really get much of a,
It feels.
Nitrogen, phosphorus, krypton, iodine. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Lasagna. LA is Lanthanium. Is that a period? Yeah, it's a periodic table thing. I actually need a periodic table for this. There's neon.
Let's see if this sucker...
That's cute. And here comes the stormtroopers. And they're shooting at absolutely nothing.
Here's your fish!
Janitor Wilco, what are you doing? You have no authorization to take that shuttle. To make matters worse, you have launched into the middle of a super double reverse anti-anomaly. You will turn that ship around immediately and head back to the shuttle bay. Do you understand, Wilco?
Fight me.
No!
What was that last transmission, Wilco?
We're, having a little problem with the signal, sir. I mean, with all due respect, sir, I did plead with you not to leave Stellar behind. Sir, I sense that something's just not right with that community. I don't believe Stellar is dead, and I just can't leave her there. I'm going to do this, sir, regardless of the consequences. Stellar saved my life not once, but twice. I owe her.
Well, that was her own stupid mistake. I demand that you return at once, Wilco.
It's her fault for saving your ass.
Now, your record will be taken into consideration during your disciplinary hearing.
Oh, that'll help you loads.
I'm sorry, sir, but I just can't. I have to do this.
Wilco, you fool!
More bad dialogue ripped off of shows.
Just then, the shuttle is sucked into the anti-anomaly. Communication with the deep ship has been disrupted.
Now we'll probably come up to the only scene in the game that kind of makes this worthwhile. Why is this loading back up?
Well, there's not enough power to restart the engines.
Yep. Pop the trunk.
You pull the handle and here.
Pop the hood. Alright.
Wow. Crystal seems to have broken. I swear, it wasn't me.
Now we're in deep.
Hey, I've gotten us this far, haven't I?
Yes, and what a wonderful place it is. How did I get hooked up in this deal? My agent's going to be hearing from me big time. The shuttle clock. The shuttle.
Hold on, let's see here.
It feels nice.
Dum de dum dum dum.
The compartment crystal has been glued already.
Actually, can I use tape on it? I forget.
It would appear that merging those... The emergency oxygen tank is not removable, nor can you activate it by hand. It's patched directly into the shuttle door sound effects matrix. The Don't screw with... It would be rather hard... It would be rather hard to do.
No, with the Eva suit on. Yeah. We got something right here on the nacelle.
What's with this fish deal?
Oh yeah, damn fish. As if they weren't hinting at something enough with the fact that they keep throwing it in your face.
It wouldn't be... Don't... That, of course... You neatly replace the E...
Swell. There's not enough power.
The power is...
Oh
Okay,
god, the
I do
hologram.
think
I
so.
forgot about that.
That's delightfully...
Sir, the divalium crystal is still offline, and we'll need a power boost as well once that's repaired.
The compartment crystal...
Yeah, the fish is turning out well, I see.
It's the pump you retrieved from the shuttle trunk. It reminds you of one of those hand pumps you... It's the help...
Ah, of course. I forget, do I put it on the front? Right here?
Excellent guess, Kreskin.
Nope, I have to go out. I have to go out in space and do it. And that's when not Sigourney Weaver shows up to save my butt. Sort of. Why is my speed so damn low?
That wouldn't. You neatly replace the EVA suit in its proper place.
Then, the Galactican said, if I did have hover capabilities, I wouldn't need the cleft snorter. Ah, excuse me, sir. How may I enhance?
Let's see here.
Sir, the Divalium crystal... Sir, the Divalium...
And how would you suggest that, smartass? Trying to... Oh yeah, let's pop the hood.
Your words are...
That's what I was coming in here for.
Someone must have been fixing the... You know as much about fixing diagnostic relays as you do about performing a Tetrion particle sweep. Loser. The shuttle feels...
Coming from the
flimsy.
announcer who's making Star Trek quotes. Come on now. Who's who?
Gee, you... This compartment... Of course, you never made it beyond first. Don't screw with the pattern. The shuttle.
There we go. Now she's gonna show up. More time passes. And more time passes. Here she is. The shuttle looks almost exactly like the one that came from the first Alien movie.
Hello, sweetheart. You look like you could use a little assistance. Is there anything I can do?
Well, yes, there is. Thanks for stopping.
Well, you just name it, I guess.
It seems
Wiggly.
I've stalled my engines. Could you give me a jump? I have cables.
I'd jump you in a heartbeat, dollface. I guess you must have got caught up in that anti-anomaly. They can be a real pain in the... Well, anyway, let's get it done.
Yeah, because Sigourney Weaver and Alien totally sounded like that.
Well, here's your end of the...
I'll let you know when I'm all hooked up. Contact!
It's the recall.
Alright, positive is the funky U, negative is the O.
Okay, Manual. We're all...
You pick strange methods of getting it charged. It's the...
Alright, here we go. Let's try this again.
Okay, Manual.
Let's try that again. I'm pretty sure that's it. If not, then the blue one goes here. There we go. I hit it on this one, the wrong one by accident.
Bye-bye, Sugar Bunny. I gotta be running along.
Hey, thanks for stopping to help me.
See ya.
You neatly replaced...
What may I do for you, sir? Sir, I believe the Divalium crystal is still...
Your word... Excellent. The compartment crystal has been glued already. The compartment
No shit, Sherlock. Alright, let's see here.
in the...
It feels nice. It feels nice.
You're already using... This button... You missed!
Oh, shut up.
Excellent guess, Chris. It would appear that... You pour glue... Nothing. You hold the glue...
Good work, sir. I believe I can now follow the ion trail of Deep Ship 86 back to Delta Berxalon 5.
It feels slightly... You summon...
Then, the Galacticans... Your whimper is my... Your whimper.
Mm-hmm. System integrity fail, really?
You might want... That... Oh. It...
What may I do?
Being of holographic origin, Manuel is not impressed with your efforts to make physical contact with him.
Doggone it.
This panel would control the weapon systems where this button activates the... It's the intermix con... You summon the... Don't touch...
Your whimper is... Then, the Galactican said, if I am here to serve...
Alright, be useful.
Your whimper.
That's manual override.
Oh, there we go. I hit that already. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The Ascendo... It feels... It wouldn't be... You and... Wow, a mad scientist working on a planet called Delta Berxalon. You wonder what he's doing here. Sorry? This is the only piece of equipment in the lab that's total. It appears biomechanical in nature with a metallic skin that seems to expand. A couple of Bunsen burners sit on the counter. This depiction of a region holder is based on... The door is a microbe safe. You're hesitant.
try the quarters again. Don't know why I didn't walk through the door.
You press the Lab B button, but the Ascendo pad doesn't move. Apparently you need some sort of clearance to get to...
So it won't open. I didn't want to go to Lab B.
I guess that's the only place I can go then. I forgot.
Hello, Doctor.
Janitor Wilco? What in blazes are you doing here?
Well, Doc, I got a distress call.
So why are you here?
Because I know it originated here. In fact, it was from Stellar Santiago.
You're out of your mind, Wilco. Now go away and leave me alone. I've got important work to do. Goodbye.
I know something's up here, Doc, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. You'll be sorry, pal.
Yes, whatever you say, Wilco. Just get out of my face.
Alright, time to mess stuff up. Cyberdyne, how cute.
These aren't online yet. Who wants to look at boring? After a click of the screen button, Plotigy begins to painfully, slowly... Oh, screw it! Even you don't have the time... It's a monitor! You've seen one... It looks like a Cyberjack plug receptor.
Yep, I gotta go to,
Don't pick... Don't... You take possession. It feels... You have no... You have no... You have no... It appears to be an old 1586 circuit board. It's just an old... It's just... You've heard of black... It's just... It's just... It's... You wipe a...
Corner? What corner? But...
They're permanent. You consider switching the multiband... A beautiful ruby-backed flagellant. You peek inside the cave. Trip, thrip.
Hey, this guy ordered himself one nice desk chair.
Gee, Dad, it's a North Gateway with 5 gigabytes of RAM. A molecular memory hard disk with infinite Just 3 more gigabytes and you can install OS 2 on it.
I gotta go get myself a Cyberdoc. Gotta go see Mr. Fletcher Blatz. You know, the guy that was in Space Ghost 3, but now he's in 6 for some reason. Skip that.
Sir, I believe I may be able to tap myself into the PTS and perform a limited set of...
PTS?
Yes, sir. PTS, the Photo Triangulation System. It was installed as a crude backup.
It wouldn't be prudent to do. This looks to be just a backlit screen. This is the... Don't touch. Don't. This is the photo taken with the photo. You peel apart the photo and... You poke it. You poke it. You are vision. You might want to find this button. This looks like...
Uh-oh. Be right back. Alrighty then. Let's see here. I got any viewers yet? Oh yay! I got maybe a couple of viewers. Oh hey Mark, how's it going? Boy howdy. Wonder what happens if I push the button again. Hey, another photograph.
You get fingerprint. You peel apart the... That's an int... What can...
The PTS is online and working. We can now launch to Poly...
I'm doing alright. Thomas just woke up for a minute. That's why I was away from the computer. Had to go calm him down. Woke Julie up. I'm doing alright, though. I mean, I'm not too happy with, you know, the past weekend. You know, I had to call out of work twice. Actually, no, I had to call out of work 3 times, which I was not happy about. But I had to do it, so. How are you on the snowed-in weekend?
What may I do for you, sir? Step over to the transport pad and I will beam you down.
Let me guess, it hurts a lot because of all the
Manual tosses you a transport
shoveling you had to
signal.
do, I guess? Or did you,
can only
I'm
use
assuming you
this
slipped
to
and hurt
the place
yourself?
I beam you to.
Alright, here we go. Let's go see our old friend Fester. Oh, jeez. You had to do every walkway because of the tenant? Oh, oh, wait. You have, I guess, a house and you rent out a room or something like that?
Go ahead and look around, partner.
Alright,
Wow, an Apple II Plus running bio... It's a transport signaler.
Transport signaler.
It's the Callahan Modi you scavenged from Delta Burke Salon. It's the What was that? Now you know what happened to the infamous... The R2 line of droids seemed like the hottest thing going in their day. Then they found that...
Gotcha, so the top floor is being rented out.
Sometimes when you do a lot of cranial work, you gotta replace the fluid so the...
The droid Fester has quite a...
Yeah, I got him in a few months ago, fresh from the harvesting facility. Genuine dumb brand cranial stocks. Perfect for when just 1 or 2 act. Just rip out that old stock and...
So this is where old Fester ended up after the... It feels... So this is where old Fester ended up.
Them syringes you can use...
I know I have to come here to get that,
Brain-dead products have been they. Go ahead and look around. Go ahead and look around.
I know I gotta buy something from him. I gotta buy that cyberspace jack.
It's the pump you retrieve. This is the data coder you... It's the Callahan Modi.
Figured
Hello
I had
there,
to give
Mr.
that to him.
Blatz. I think I have something.
Think so, hey?
Oh,
Ooh! Why, I'd love to. Of course, you realize that it's illegal to sell those. But I could trade you for something. Look around.
I could really use a cyber.
Tell you what, I'll trade you for one of those fine specimens in the case. What do you s-
No, I want.
Oh, now take it easy, Sonny. I think we can do...
I'm glad you see it my way. It's been a pleasure. Take.
And that's pretty much it. Got my cyberjack.
As Manuel told you, you can only use it from the...
Oh, yeah, I gotta walk back
What?
over here.
What do you...
Dum dum dum. Josh Mandela, the legend continues. That's cute. So has your back been hurting the whole week, Mark?
Your whimper is my command, sir.
That's good. Alright. Back to the retirement home. We're literally not that far from practically the end of the game here at this point.
Just...
Oh, that guy's back. Maybe if I talk to him, he'll go away
You know,
again.
he's a bit ticked at you. I'd leave him alone unless you've got something really important to bug him. You know, he's a bit ticked at you. That's an it. That's an... You're up. X.
How cool would it be to actually surf the internet doing this? Information Superhighway is a messed up looking highway.
Hey, free birdseed, and so convenient.
Conveniently placed under a giant boulder.
Cool. Were you?
Yeah, it would be kind of tiring to walk somewhere after a while. I mean, just look at all this pointless highway I'm walking around. Kind of like that end scene from the movie of Labyrinth. Just walking around those messed up looking stairways. In this case, it's a pavement highway. To the office, where I will uncover the truth.
The sign says it all. There was much talk and Anyway, the frustration of a former employee is documented in the amendments to the opens date. Oh, mama! I'm guessing one too many It wouldn't be prudent.
This is just pretty cool. I actually forgot how cool this part was, actually.
Does your number match the one shown by the counter?
No,
Oh, I am sorry, sir. Now. Next.
Looks like a programmer just... I wouldn't... But he might fall... It feels slightly... Don't touch that. It probably seemed like... As cool... Uh-oh. Looks like it could be a long wait for you too. Uh-oh. Looks like it could be... You summon the ability.
No, I don't want to leave it alone. I want to mess with it.
That's still...
I want to mess it up real good. Why do I still have the morphine?
It probably seemed...
You'd think I would have gotten rid of that by now.
That's an interest... Don't... You summon... Don't pick... You summon the... That wouldn't prove fulfilling. It wouldn't be That wouldn't prove...
Just what do you think?
well, I didn't think you'd mind if I just looked through.
And I thought I'd seen it all.
You may just have him...
Where is my screwdriver?
It feels... Boy, wouldn't it be...
Yeah, it would be cool if that worked. Okay, let's go. Let's exit out of here real quick. Maybe there's something in the little construction site that I didn't look at. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. This is what, my second or third playthrough of this game? I only remember like bits and pieces of it.
Does your number match the one shown by the counter?
As
Yes,
a
it
matter of
does.
fact, I do possess that number.
Oh no. Oh. Well, I guess you're right.
The sound of disappointment was so satisfying.
That's
Like,
your
oh.
palette, little 32 by 32 pixel mama.
This will be fun.
Each sign denotes... Massive file cabinets stretch off into the distance. Don't... You... Nothing. Sorry, but we... Massive file cabinet. Massive file... Each sign denotes the range of alphabetized...
What's that dumb woman's name?
Man, these filing cabinets are a mess. Man, these
That file... That file... That file... That file...
I'm pretty sure she'll be up here. Stella Santiago for S.
Man, these filing... Man...
That drawer isn't even close to a drawer that starts with the letter R.
Letter R, huh?
That drawer... That file apparently doesn't want to... That drawer... That file...
Alright, I see how this is. You know, I'm supposed to get information on the plans of the evil diabolical woman. That was trying to kidnap Roger Wilco's body, but, you know, still, got in the way of that shit.
That file... That file...
Man, these filing cabinets... Man...
That fire. That fi- that fire. That fire. That don't.
Yeah, figures.
That fi- that fi-
There we go. Belix, Sharpay, Santiago. Alright. More walking, and walking, and walking. Mark, I hate the the walking internet. It sucks.
that file. That fi- that that file. That fi- that 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 fi- that fi- that
Looks like interesting reading.
that that
I wouldn't say so much that we were running out of juice. It was just that this game had some interesting ideas, but they were trying to force this game to come out quicker than expected. On top of the fact that they tried to force it to be kind of like, you know, a LucasArts adventure game. You can just clearly see this game, you know, looking just like a LucasArts game. Just
that fi- that 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 that
really.
that that that
Looks like interesting reading.
It's like they tried to, with the comedy in this game, they tried way too hard to make one too many references to the point of just, instead of parroting, just almost outright plagiarize. I mean, sure, I mean, in the earlier Space Quest games, you know, you saw the Enterprise flying by, you saw maybe a shuttle of theirs, you saw Obi-Wan Kenobi and Vader duking it out in the hallways, but those were like, you know, quick references. Whereas now in here, in this game, they're just throwing it in your face. Hey, look, it's Star Trek. Hey, look, it's Alien. Oh, hey, look, it's Star Wars. Oh, hey, look, it's a Terminator. And hey, look, there's a cat.
Looks like interesting reading. Man, these filing cabinets are...
That's an interesting...
Yeah, and then I can tell you right away, I mean, once Vivendi sold Sierra, or actually sold themselves to Activision, I knew it was just a matter of time before...
Crud.
It was only a matter of time until, you know, a matter of time until Activision, you know, laid them down the pasture because they weren't,
You get the eye. General, you get the eye.
Sorry, I'm distracting myself. Hello there, why is...
Cheaters never prosper.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You dickhead. Oh, I read about that. That's the trap. I'm supposed to find all of these in the proper order. If I didn't get this one last, they would take a hit on me and call me a cheater. But, no, what was I trying to say? Crap, I kind of kept distracting myself. But yeah, I mean, once Sierra and Vivendi were sold to Activision, it was only a matter of time until, you know, Activision would try to force them to do crap, and, you know, they tried doing stuff like they tried to turn Space Quest into an action-adventure game on the Xbox, and, that never happened, so it was happily canceled, especially after the debacle, which was, you know, the two Leisure Suit Larry games. And we know how much you love those games, Mark.
Looks like interesting reading.
No, actually, yeah, you're right. The the first Leisure Suit Larry game, minus Ella, wasn't that bad. It tried to carry the spirit of, you know, the Leisure Suit Larry games, in the fact that, you know, comedy and the emphasis of getting laid was important or something like that, for whatever. I wonder what the hell that used to be.
That file apparently. That file. That file. That file. That file. That file. Don't pick it. It feels.
Whoops.
That.
True, but we didn't need it. We needed it was probably more acceptable than the playing as Larry's cousin getting a job at a porno studio. Oh, hey. I gotta just find the one for Santiago, and we're done here, and I can print all that shit out. Let's try this again, try and find Santiago. Stella Santiago. Oh, I just noticed something. I just noticed that the ones that actually can be messed with have an extra indentation on them. I don't know why I never noticed that before, see? I just noticed that.
The cyber printer exception.
Cyber printer. I just love the fact that it's 3.1. It's DOS 3.1. Or not DOS, Windows 3.1.
Next.
Time to leave.
Excuse me, Mr. Wilco. Those are reference files.
Wait, hold on. Did I print out? You know what? Just to be safe. Because I don't know if I printed them all out. I thought I might have forgotten to do project whatever.
This.
Next.
There it is.
Well, what do you know? Maybe there is something to this superhero reputation thing. And after that episode with the egg beater, I thought you'd never impress me again.
Egg beater? Do I really want to know? There we go. I did forget a file to print, so that's good. And back the way I came. Which should be exciting.
Whoops.
Guess you're about to find out if there's... Yep. Smooth move, excellent.
Cyber gravity works. You know, I'm thanking God that I don't have to walk down there in these highway roads. That would probably be a little crazy. I still want to grab that bird feed and watch the boulder fall on me, but I don't want to. Get everything I printed out.
These are the printouts of the...
Now it's time to pester this. Oh, well, actually.
Nano.
You know, he's a bit ticked.
Who cares if he's ticked?
Well, Dr. Bellows, I think you've got some
You're out of your mind, Wilco.
I love this guy's voice.
So, what do you have to say?
Confronted with the facts found in the files you located, he freaks and spills all.
Oh, my...
Eloquently stated.
I didn't think this all the way through until I'd crossed my own personal ethical line. I was already... It had already gone too far. The experiments alone... I thought I could do just this one thing and still live with myself. Love can move a person to do some strange things, Wilco. She knew how I felt and used it to her advantage.
I think I know what you mean about that love thing, but wait a minute. Slow down. Are you saying you have the hots for... I mean, you are actually
He has the hots
romantically
for the
intrigued
woman
by
full of
Sharpay?
wrinkles.
Wow. I agree that love can make you do some weird stuff. Where is Stellar Santiago?
Great Caesar's ghost. The woman, she's still alive, but I'm afraid not much time.
She is. What do you mean?
They're going
As you
to
must
put
realize
the old
by
woman
now,
in her
the
body.
Golden Light Years project was merely a front for the research I'd been conducting She is intensely fearful of death. You probably didn't notice that she is getting up.
No, really?
Who could have guessed that?
In very simple terms.
That's janitor, second class, pal.
Excuse me, janitor second class. As I was saying, Sharpay feared dying, enough to take the lives of others to save her. It was at the funeral of... oh, I believe it was her fourth husband, and I remember never having seen her look so radiant. I fell for her.
I'll pass, thanks.
Okay. The bottom line is that I have developed a way to extend Sharpay's life by transferring her mental essence into the body of another. It was to be you until your friend Stellar Santiago got in the way. We thought no one would miss you. Go figure. What I have done is to employ nanotechnology to take over the...
Yep.
Stellar's body is being taken over by Sharpay? Jeez. I don't understand. Is there anything we could...
Yes.
I've never really...
Well, think about it now. We have to save Stellar. You can't let her die. You can redeem yourself at least a...
As much as it pains me to admit it... Okay, I think I may have a plan. We can save her. There are some interesting spin-off technological breakthroughs. I'm going to...
Say what? No.
We're gonna go on
It's
an
our only
incredible
chance.
journey.
If you seriously
Or is it
care
Incredible
for your friend,
Voyage?
you'll do this.
Whatever the 170s movie where
The Only
you're
Way, huh?
shrunken down and put inside a dude's body.
The only way.
Well, okay then.
I'm positive. Here's how we shall go about it. You will move your shuttle into Lab B. Meanwhile, I will generate new software for your shuttle's navigational. If you can stop Sharpay.
Inner space, yeah, I guess so.
The shuttle is nicely miniaturized by the beam deal. Hope.
That's just creepy. Gotta love how long these cutscenes are. They're unnecessary, but whatever. And here we go, right into the blood. I forgot if I have to navigate anything. Doink. Oh no, my warp nacelle crashed, or broke again.
It's the subroutine program disk the doctor gave you to be able to navigate.
Gotta go out there and fix the damn ship again.
You don't have to wear your helmet out there. You don't have to...
Oh, really? I'm in the blood vessel and you're telling me I don't have to wear my helmet.
This heat tile looks loose. Whoops. I have to stop. This heat tile looks loose. Whoops.
Your stolen miniaturized shuttle has become mired on the fundus of the stomach like a beached whale. You're treading on the... For some reason, doing so gives... After all, an army does travel on its stomach. As cool as it... You're the first one on your block. It's the bundle of capillaries you appropriated from Stellar. What? It would appear...
I guess I can go back in since I got all that stuff removed.
You neatly...
Cracked by some guy.
This is the shot.
Okay. Oh.
It fe-
Perhaps I'd get farther if I kept the subroutine disk in its slot.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I guess I have to trudge it on foot, I guess. I think that's what I have to do.
You so-
Yeah, it looks like the only place I can exit.
You are...
I already...
Can I combine some of this stuff?
Careful. These are the candies you retrieve from Stellar's stomach. You get finger... Careful. Nothing. Nothing. Interesting. The acid rises, but just not quite high enough to submerge those nanites. You are... In this galaxy. In this... It's the... In this galaxy.
What can I do to get the acid in the stomach to go up faster? I wonder if I'm allowed to go there, or is the nanites going to keep me? Yep. No, they're going to jump me. Yeah, look at that. They ripped me to shreds. And my eyeballs are left. That's cute.
It's a piece of that stringy stuff from celery.
I already...
In this... Nothing happened. In this gal... In this... Careful. It probably... As... Boy... It's a key. It's the most indispensable item. You poke it. No. In the... Careful. Nothing. You cleverly tape the... In this gap. Nothing happened. All the little capillaries you collected are nicely attached together with duct tape. You get nothing. In the careful. The pump's ready to do its thing. Excellent. Careful. 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 No. As it would appear that it probably... Boy, wouldn't it be... That's an... Interesting. You are... Interesting. The acid rock... Excellent. Boy, it probably... That's it. It probably... That's... The inside of Stellar's tummy is slipping. There's just this one thing. Those little robots are the nanites sent, but then for... Excellent. That's an excellent guess. Nothing. In this... It... Nothing. In this... It... That's an... As... Nice shot.
Way ahead of you there. Going up. Oh, hey, a Twinkie. Let's see if we can get that down somehow. Wow.
That's done.
That thing is definitely lodged in there real good. Wow, good thing she didn't choke on that.
It wouldn't be
Makes sense. Okay.
an interesting idea. An interesting idea. What are you up to, Roger? It's one of those tiny timed
Gotta figure out what to do with that time release capsule. That works, okay.
Boy, wouldn't
Or
it
no,
be-
it doesn't.
You're the first.
Yeah, I know about that website, Mark. I'm trying to get by on the game on my own. I know it's been about 20 years since I've actually, or about, oops, it came out. Yeah, about 20 years since I played the damn game. Trying to see what I can remember on muscle memory.
Ah, the old ampulla of water.
No, 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 not that way. Oh, well, I'm down here. Might as well check out this exit.
That is, if she can. It. Excellent.
Yeah, there we go.
That's an interest. The alveoli is well placed in the blockage. That's an... Boy. X. As...
There we go. It's one way to unclog an artery. There's definitely one thing that I'm never gonna forget about in this game. You can see what it says on the title of the
These little...
stream.
Despite the overwhelm... It would... And here we have, apparently they play an important part in introducing hormones to the blood system, as well as, not only that, but some cells release insulin and others release glucagon to
It just looks like a uvula warehouse to me.
Thank you, Roger.
It probably... That... These little...
I should be back for this at some point. Let's go back through the top. Well, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I did use the strategy guide for a couple of things. The first was the recalibrating the transmitter so I can get rescued from the kidnappers, because they don't give you a guide or a hint as to anything that goes on. It was complete and utter bullcrap. It's just dumb luck for you to figure out how to do it.
Wow, check out all that bile. Looks like her lip... Now, if you just had something to collect the bile...
I need my helmet. Turn that sucker upside down. I can carry the bile around. Painful trip is painful. Maybe I should increase to gain the speed. Of course, that doesn't slow down the animation for transitions from screen to screen. Okay, it might help a little bit in certain areas. No, don't take off the suit. No.
You neatly replaced... It's pretty sticky out there. Maybe you should wear...
Oh, okay.
The stuff...
Yummy!
Slow animations.
Nothing. You chuck one of the tape capillaries of...
Now I think I can dump that into on top of the time release capsule to make it go faster, or to open up so I can use it.
You give the pump a stroke or two, and in the process, gather a nice...
Oh dear. Well, let's see if there's anything I actually need to get over here to double check.
You maneuver your helmet beneath the drip and manage to snag a nice little dollop of the stuff. It looks vaguely like your hiney after it's been chewed out by your boss.
Ooh, clever. Okay, that was just weird. There we go.
You now own one of those tiny timed release pills.
Moving on up. Time to head to the brain.
Red light. This is not good. Apparently some or all of the intermix element in fuel tank 3 was disgorged during your heinous Venus Joy. That's not all that was disgorged.
In other words, I'm shit out of luck, so I'm not going to be flying that thing anytime soon. Alright. Is there more places for me to go that I'm just not seeing? Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, hey, he looks pleasant.
Those are the gallstones you collected as souvenirs. You get pink. Nothing. Impressive. The tapeworm. As cool as it would.
What the heck just happened? Okay. Do I get more stones? See what happens?
You summon the event. Boy, would. That's sure with a head like. It. Please remember to keep your arms and legs on the worm at all times.
We're going for a ride on a tapeworm.
Yow! Now that's a ride you won't. You snap off a shark. You've got it. You carefully, very carefully. No sense in it. You. In this gal. Nothing.
No, I think I've already done things above and beyond the call of duty. Hey, a guy has to draw the line somewhere, and gosh darn it, this guy's drawn the line right at the colon.
You've.
Yeah.
You pull away a crap. You can't. You can't. In this, it's a chunk of silver tooth filling. It's a broken fingernail tip. Those are the gallstones you collected as souvenirs from. It's a paperclip from Stellar's appendix. You pull. You ship.
Oh.
So you like the worm? You like to ride the worm? I let you ride the worm.
Okay. You see, you're awake and ready to go to work.
Honey,
What, honey?
when Thomas cries, can you hear that?
Yes, I can hear him. There's no need for you to turn it up. Turn it back down. Why do you think I managed to go up there the first time?
Turn it down to what, honey?
Don't worry about it. I can take care of it.
Alright, I see a sock here. Is there another sock somewhere? Sweetie. Sweetie.
Okay. I heard you. You got the socks.
Where's the other sock? The other sock was there somewhere? Or is that the part of the sock we can't find?
Where did you find that one?
That was on the table. That sock was on the table.
Okay.
there another suction there? Did the cats get fed?
Yes, ignore them. If they want anything, it's probably going to be water at least.
This gaping wound is the result of gastric juices eating away at the lining of the stomach. But this ulcer is special. You'll have to...
About tomorrow.
What, hon?
About tomorrow.
I'm not off tomorrow.
No, I said, did you talk to Mom?
Yeah, I talked to her.
It would have... All the... That's an... Boy... You neatly replaced... Boy, would...
I hope I make it tonight.
You'll be fine.
I hope so.
You got plenty of sleep.
I know, but being sick.
Even though you're in space, you shouldn't pop the
I
trunk
feel
or hood
sick.
while traveling.
I know I got enough sleep, it's just I don't feel good right now.
Even though you're...
Do not. Don't let Thomas have this.
Okay, I get it.
He
He'll...
took the wheel off
Okay.
twice.
Perhaps
I'm
I'd
gonna
get farther
try
if I
work
kept the
and see how I
subroutine
do.
disc in its...
What?
It would appear... This is the shuttle's cockpit. All the action take... This is the shuttle. This is the...
Perhaps I'd get farther if I kept the subroutine.
It would have... Axel...
Alrighty.
Although the... Although... Although... It prob... Although... Although... Red light. This is not... That's not all that was... Although the concept of... As cool as it would be... It probably seemed like a...
This heat tile looks loose. This heat tile. Whoops. This heat tile looks loose.
Enough of the heat tile,
Whoops.
damn it.
This heat tile. Whoops.
The walls of the broken blood vessel feel like the heavy gauge rubber of a. In fact, the body resembles a car in many respects.
This heat. Whoops.
Your stolen miniaturized shuttle has become. Your stolen mini. That little thing? That's the stolen miniature. Good eyesight. But hey, who'd design them? That's an interest. Although it probably as cool as boy. Excellent boy. Boy, it would. Excellent guess. That.
Supposed to put the silver in there somewhere in order for me to get my ship up and running again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just dumb luck like that, just to find my way in? Or to get that silver in there?
You neatly rip.
Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Entering the final phase of the game.
Oh, that's right. The manual is off.
That's probably more of a blessing than anything. Manual didn't do shit.
That's an in.
Oops, what did I pick?
It's pretty tough. It probably seemed like a good idea. You slice away with the nail, and amazingly enough, manage to cut a slice in the barrier.
Oh, cute.
Yikes.
Gee, a pole vault. How original.
Boy would. It would have.
Wait, hold on.
It's the old gray matter. For some reason. It would.
No, 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 no.
Boy, wouldn't it? That's. In this. Nothing. Careful. Axel. It probably. It would have. That's an... Boy, wouldn't it...
Man, that...
Nice mood lighting.
Holy captain's log, Batman. There are a few more of those nanites here. How am I gonna handle this one?
Nanites are there, and they look real pissy. Nice mood light. That's That's an interest...
I don't think I can hit them. I don't think I can hit them.
So close, and yet... In this galaxy... That's... It probably...
I don't think I can...
Boy, wouldn't it...
I don't think I can...
As cool... Boy, wouldn't... It...
How much closer can I get?
You chuck a gallstone at one of the robots. You chuck another gallstone, this time at the other robot.
Fight, 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 fight.
That was quite effective. That wouldn't...
Down we go.
As cool as... A huge pile of debris is that. This is strange. Boy, it would... It probably...
Okay, now that's not what I wanted to do. Thought I could probably stop the elevator. I was wrong.
This sign says this is her pleasure. No. This sign says this is her pleasure.
It would... It would... It would... As cool... Don't touch that. You get it. It would.
Interesting. The sign says this is Stellar's Cough Control Center. Oh, this is her Choice of Men Center.
This button. As it probably it would. Boy, wouldn't it be as cool.
There we go.
Ugh! Ah! Even in this suit, that hurts like a... Gee, what's going on here? And what's with that big robot?
Well, well, Mr. Wilco. I must confess to being impressed that you made it this far. You are either a very lucky man, or the classic case of how looks can be deceiving. From what I
Looks
know
deceiving.
of your history, I can't say that in this case looks are necessarily deceiving. On the other hand, I don't think luck accounts for it all either. There's definitely something different about you, Mr. Wilco. I do hope you don't mind me referring to you as Roger. I feel we can both be on a first-name basis now. I'll attend to you in a moment. I have a few more little details to finish before I transfer my Oh, and by the way, escape attempts were proved.
Jeez, what?
I'm sorry.
Me? I was
Boy, wouldn't it be cool.
I've got this bundle of nerves. I wonder what I can use to make this into something.
Don't touch that. That's It wouldn't.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, that was actually a great idea. Go figure.
Yeah, I kicked her butt. Just look at me. MacGyver wishes he could be me.
No. No, he doesn't.
It was bound to happen. The never-ending battle. Yes, and with me on its side, how could it lose? Yes, once again, I have struck a blow. Ah! What? But I thought I took care of you.
Well, it appears, Wilco, I haven't survived this long without taking precautions. The robot.
Oh. Ooh!
Here we go, everybody. What do we do?
Hey! Watch those tentacles!
Give her the fish. Why? Because
Fish. That's
plot
brain
convenience.
food.
All right. She actually chowed down on that rancid fish. I thought I'd never get rid of that fish.
And there you have it. Game is beaten. we'll just watch the cutscenes, and then I'll decide whether or not I want to play something else. So to recap, why do I dislike Final Fantasy VI the most? Well, obviously, as I have stated before, it is a game that attempts too hard at simplistic humor. It does not parody, it just straight up plagiarizes. There is way too much dialogue there's just way too much enunciation going on. The cutscenes are not really necessary. Like right here, just
Nice shot.
like really, he just popped a pimple to get me out of the body.
There you are.
The art style is at best. Did I say Final Fantasy?
Boy, Stellar.
I'm not paying attention. Okay, Space Quest 6.
Never would have imagined we'd be standing here together.
Okay.
It is a miracle,
Space
Roger.
Quest 6.
I was afraid that by the
What
time
else
you
do I
got
not
my
like? The
message,
fact
it
that
would be
it
too
obviously
late.
tries
I
so
was
hard to
certain
be
I
a
was
scum.
You didn't let me
That's
down.
what you heard? Okay, well then I take fault
What
at
you
that.
did was incredibly brave, Roger. Not to mention
It tries to be a
intensely risky.
LucasArts scum adventure
Took
game.
Dr. Bellows a
You
lot
can
of
definitely
work to
tell
clean up
just
after
by
you and
watching it.
Sharpay.
Yes, it is late.
I
It's
must
11
say,
o'clock
Roger, there's not
as
a
of
man in the universe
now.
who knows me inside the way you do.
It was a strange feeling, but I went in there all business. There wasn't a moment I wasn't thinking of your welfare.
Sexual metaphors,
give me a
everybody.
break. Let me put my boots on. It's getting deep in here.
Cheese it, pal, or I'll rip out your larynx and you won't be able to get a job doing bad voiceover work for Chinese action pictures.
What did you say, Roger?
Hey, fourth wall breaking.
Oh.
Gotta love it.
I was just mumbling to myself. You know, Stella, there's one thing I noticed while inside you I thought I might share.
And what's that, Roger?
You eat like a goat. You really have to change your eating habits, Stellar. I saw some things in your digestive tract I wouldn't wish on Sludge Vohall. You really have to clean up your consumption act.
Yes, I know. Dr. Bellows said he was able to fix most everything done to me during Sharpay's invasion, as well as patching an ulcer that was playing havoc with my stomach. He told me the same things.
You might also try chewing. You had a hunk of Twinkoid wedged in your throat that would have gagged Linda
Twinkoid,
Lovelace.
really?
Okay, Roger, okay, I got the message. Let's change the subject, shall we? Ask me where I'm stationed next.
Why don't you just tell me?
Boy, some fun you are.
Sorry, I guess I'm a little grumpy. I had a real day. I had to clean the captain's log entry container, then somebody got a nice buzz and ate
Linda
beer and
Lovelace,
decided
yep,
to take a
you know it.
wormhole ride in the Hollow Suite. They hit a few wrong buttons, and the next thing I know, I'm cleaning Vergon Nebula sets and hors d'oeuvres off every wall and ceiling. Apparently,
I
they
think I'm
still didn't
about
get
ready
the
to
room
just skip
in.
all this damn dialogue just to end the game. I could care less about all of this.
Some of the
Roger, I'm...
Oh,
Anyway,
Really?
Sorry. You're...
Oh, sorry, you just have to find out. Oh, hinting at a possible Space Quest 7 that will never happen. And I still don't... A spaceship designed to look like a jockstrap. Why? Because they can. I mean, at least it was funny in Space Quest 5 when your spaceship looked like a mini vacuum, but I mean, really, here it's just like that's just kind of lame. Oh, and there you go, ladies and
As
gentlemen.
Roger and Stellar warp off into the Nebula set,
Sorry,
many
can't talk over
questions
him.
remain. Will Roger and Stellar become an item? How will Beatrice Wankmeister react when she hears about this new friend in Roger's life? Will Roger's voice be a few octaves higher as a result? Would they dare to make another one of these things? Only time and money will tell.
I've
Obviously,
been up to my lips in urinal pucks lately. I hope it's something different.
Okay.